Hey guys, so after 3 trips to A&E, countless trips to the doctor and reading far too many things on Google, I have finally got a diagnosis for Sienna, and I'm just so relieved to finally know that what it is and what's going to happen. If you've watched any of my vlogs before, then you'll know that she's had issues basically with her tummy and her bowel and pooing since she was born. And yeah, so I started bringing her to the doctor, and today we finally saw a specialist. And it basically, what she's being diagnosed with is a thing called anal stenosis. It basically means that her little bum is too narrow. It's nothing too major, which is great, but it has had major implications on other parts of her. For example, she's not able to poo properly because of it, which means that she doesn't really poo on her own, and then that's led to her having tummy trouble because she's been so clogged up everywhere that then her tummy's been full. Then that's led to her not really wanting to eat because she doesn't then want to poo because it's been so painful. And unfortunately, because of it being so small and so tight down there, it means that she unfortunately has got little tears as well, which is making things even worse. So yeah, the poor wee thing, I'm sure she will kill me for discussing her bum, but I just wanted to kind of let everyone know what it is. And maybe if you have a baby that's had problems pooing, loads of people said to me, oh, it's fine, she's a breastfed baby, they can go for like 10 days without pooing, it's totally normal. But what worried me was A, she was seeming in lots of pain, she was really straining. She's such a placid baby during the day, but at night time she would constantly arch her back, constantly scream, and I just knew that something wasn't right. You just know your own baby, and I just knew that she wasn't right. So I was kind of like, I'm gonna fight to make sure that I get an answer to this. I'm not just going to be fobbed off with, oh, it's just normal, it's okay. Because the thing was, she wouldn't go for 10 days or so, and then I had to start getting little glycerin suppositories, and that's the only thing that would make her go. And when she did go, there was so much. So I was like, well, it's not that she's just absorbing it all, because she actually does need to poo. There's so much in there that's built up, so it can't just be that it's normal and it's just because she's breastfed. So basically what's going to happen now is she's going to have a general anesthetic. I hate the thought of her going under general, but I know it's for the best. Basically they're going to have to dilate down there to try and make the opening bigger. They may have to do a little operation and cut something, and they're also going to check that the muscles down there are working okay, so they've got to do some little test as well. So we've got to wait for that, but unfortunately it's going to be a couple of months before we can have that done. And we're going to have that done in London, in one of the hospitals, either the Evelina Children's Hospital, because the guy we saw today was a specialist from Evelina, or another hospital just outside London. I can't remember the name of it now. So yeah, we are hoping to have an operation in the next couple of months, but we wish it was before then, because it's awful to think she's got to still have a couple of months. And we thought about maybe going privately. We're going to look into that, but it just depends, I guess, on cost and timings and everything like that. And the doctor we met today was brilliant, so I would quite like him to do the procedure. So yeah, basically that's where we are at the moment. I'm so glad we finally got a diagnosis and that I know what it is. It's nothing too major, but it is something that has really impacted on everything else. And basically I want to say to any mums out there, if you're worried about your baby and you feel that something's not right, you know them. I knew that something wasn't right. I knew it was more than just, oh, she's breastfed, that's why she goes for 10 days without pooing. I was like, this isn't right. She was screaming in the night. I knew that wasn't right, because she's just not that sort of baby. I just knew that I needed to get it sorted, and I'm so glad that I did. I don't care if people thought I was a hypochondriac bringing her to A&E 3 times, or that the doctor thought I was really annoying, constantly turning up and being like, please, there's something not right with her. Because now I know, yes, there is something not right, and if it had gone on, she would have stayed in pain for longer without us getting this procedure in a couple of months. So glad we did it. Glad I know what it is now. For the next couple of months, we've got to keep giving her suppositories and lactulose to try and help soften everything, and painkillers, because it's just going to keep being really painful. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. That's the diagnosis. I'm feeling really relieved to know what it is, and I just, yeah, want to get her better now. If you've maybe experienced the same thing, let me know what happened with you, and was the procedure okay, because I am really nervous, the thought of seeing my baby going under general anaesthetic. I know it's probably normal and totally fine, but maybe your wee one's had an operation. How did you cope, and how was your baby? So yeah, as always, leave any comments below. I'll be putting updates as well on my sort of like Instagram, Facebook and Twitter and things like that, so you can follow me at Chatty Mum Lauren if you want to find out any more updates. And yeah, I'll be back very soon.